So you guys might remember seeing there was a hole punched in the sleeper here, and you can see through my fiberglass matting, but it's been fiberglass and resined, and when it dries I'll get that little bit of hair that's hanging and then resin and put a couple more layers of matting in there, and that'll make that repair really strong. And like I said, I take wax paper over the outside so that it won't run all over the outside of the body and everything, because this fiberglass resin is really hard to sand, which is good. It means it's strong. But when we get this thing, the body worked, then we'll put a little skim coat of filler out here on the outside of that, and it'll look nice. And on the cab here there were some lower exhaust mounts, and we've repaired those, and one's on the other side, and you can see that one was actually cracked. So we've got 2 layers of matting on that, and we'll do 2 more layers of matting on that, both places. And then there was an extra hole where the original visor was mounted up, and I've patched it on either side. So next batch we mix up, we'll go around this. I've prepped it already, but we'll go around this perimeter of this roof patch with another layer of matting, probably 2 more layers of matting over the roof patch, and that'll make that a good solid repair. While I was working on that, Boots went to Lowe's and picked up the insulation for the back wall of the cab and back wall of the sleeper, and got a cheap spray gun to spray the contact cement for the upholstery. And she took our handy truck Nicole with her, and she also picked up some carpet for the bottom of the door panels, and I think she's going to do the bottom of the upholstered panels too, just to have a little wear area to take care of it. And so that's the carpet, just indoor outdoor carpet. It's got a really nice pile to it, so it'll look nice. And she's got the door panel all laid out, and it had a couple of knot holes here where she's going to do the crooked K keyhole emboss. So I put a little filler in there to cover those up, and she's got the diamond layout all done. So the bottom 4.5 inches will be carpet, then it'll be diamond, and then the top part will have the crooked K keyhole on it. So she's got this panel about ready to go, and she'll make one almost exactly like it for the other door. So that's what we've been working on this morning.
Oh, did you show them this?
She got her headliner all wrapped up. Y'all see the video posted yesterday. If not, then you need to go check it out. But this thing's wrapped up like a Christmas tree till she can get ready to put it in her truck. So you see her little plan for the door panel. And like I said, it's actually laid out on the door panel here. So she's gonna get started on it here in a minute. And so what's going on this morning? Alright, so that's what the weave of the carpet looks like. And it's not the old school artificial grass kind of indoor outdoor carpet. It's got a nice tight weave to it. Really nice looking piece of carpet, and it'll be very durable, so that'll be nice. Alright, and here's the laminate I'm going to put on top of the plywood in the cab. This is a waterproof laminate, so it's supposed to be really durable. And you know, I wanted to put real hardwood in it, but you know, with the getting it out of the truck with the sand and whatever that your feet pick up, I just don't think it would hold up. Plus the thickness of a real hardwood versus this laminate is really thin, so it'll I think it'll work better in the truck. That way it don't make the car floor too thick. And so that's what we got on that. So I got this panel marked out where I'm gonna cut it out, and I got this line of rivets cut out of this cab support here. So we're gonna cut this panel out now. Alright, here it is cut out. And I'll move the support over. Looks pretty good. It was already cut loose right there. We can move that piece over later maybe, because we'll need that space. We'll grind it down to this threshold here and make our line even across. That'll work. Alright, so I matted around the outside edges of this roof patch again, and it looks pretty good. I might do one more time just to make sure that it's all strong and everything. I did my holes in the cab again. On both sides. And I found another couple of holes and patched them up. And this is the outside of my patch on my sleeper. It looks really good. I mean, they'll need body work on the outside, but it's plenty strong. Got 5 layers of matting and resin on that, so that's good. We're probably gonna do the inside of this one good time just to make sure. There's a couple places where there's light shining through, which don't necessarily mean it's leaking. It just means that it's not got a whole bunch of paint on it, because you can see through the resin and mat, and you can see daylight. I mean, you can't see through it, see like glass, but you can see daylight through it. So when Boots had me pull this, she wanted me to pull the inner door, or actually the outer, the door skin on the inside. What area? I guess that's the inner skin. And so I've got all this weather stripping and the divider strip. This whole panel's thick as the outside. It's aluminum, and so there's quite a few bolt holes or bolts that broke off that I'm gonna have to get out of here. And then several places rivets popped out, or I had to cut rivets off, so I've got to get the remnants of the rivets out. There's a screw I had to cut off right there, so I have to get it out. A couple rivets right here, so I had to get all that. That's where the door stays, so the door Actually, right now we'll go all the way open. It's not supposed to, so I'll fix all that. And I've got the regulator soaking. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix that or not. We'll see how that works out. Like I said, I opened my hole up, and somebody had said something about that. It's gonna look stupid with it open on one side and not the other. Well, you know, with the sleeper bolted on here, nobody's gonna see the offset hole, and it's all gonna be covered with upholstery on the inside. So, I still hadn't decided yet if I'm gonna do the other side or not, but regardless of the fact, nobody's ever gonna see the opening, because it's going to be covered up with a sleeper, and then the inside it's going to be covered up with upholstery. So I'm really not worried about the way it looks, but like I said, we'll see how it goes. I need to cut the plywood for the floor in here and get it ready. I've got the cab lights, and I have to put some inserts back in the cab because I had several inserts I had to take out. So, I mean, I got a little bit of work to do in the cab yet before we'll be ready for the interior to go in the cab. We're working on that, and I'll probably pull this dash apart and paint it, but I probably won't do that until after the show. And we have to work on this toe board, but we'll get all that done. It's not a big deal. Got a dog house we got to fabricate, but it's really minor stuff. And then we're gonna lay the laminate floor in here. So y'all hang tight. It's moving along. Today is Saturday. The show, we'll be leaving for the show on Thursday, and what we get done is what we get done. I see that we're at least gonna get the sleeper mounted up and polish out the fuel tank and get the fuel tanks mounted up. My stacks were supposed to have come yesterday, they didn't. So we just rolling with what we got, and we'll show you as we go.